Hi guys, this is Jackie from techjackie.com and welcome you to another video on SEO. In today's video with regards to technical SEO, I would like to discuss about keyword cannibalization, what's the problem with it, and how to find and fix the issue. First of all, keyword cannibalization in SEO is defined as when more than one page on your website compete or rank for the same keywords, right? So, and this is a very big issue, especially for e-commerce website where you have similar products, right? Let's say best Nike shoes for 2019, and you would have kind of other related products to each other, and all the products are basically ranking for the same keywords, right? So here I have an example, right? Like for this particular keyword, local SEO strategy 2019. If you have a look at here, right, like there's a results by moz.com, right? Actually, there are two results by Moz ranking for the same keyword, as you can see here, this and this, right? And the result and this, they're ranking on the second page here. And coming to the, why this is such a big issues, right? You must be thinking like, you're ranking on you're ranking for, 2 pages for a keyword, right? Don't you think that, it can be such a great thing? Well, it could be, right? If let's say you're ranking for you're ranking 2 pages for a same keyword on the first page, right? Let's say the first position and the second position belongs to your website, right? I mean, that's just completely a great thing. But normally and generally, right, keyword cannibalization often confuses search engines, right? Because search engines job is to deliver the most relevant results to the users, right? And when one or more pages on your site try to compete for a same keyword, it basically confuses to the search engines as to which page is much more relevant, which page is much more valuable, right? So search engines in this case can't decide which page is much more relevant. In that case, instead of ranking both the page higher, the search engine will decide to decrease the ranking of both, right, to avoid any like irrelevant results. So hope you're getting the point here, right? And the second problem with the keyword cannibalization is basically it dilutes external link power, right? Because it also makes it like instead of just solely focus on one page, right, to build links to, now you have to actually need to choose which page to build link to, right? And let's say you build link to this particular page, right? Then it kind of gets diluted among with this as well, right? Like there's no laser focus page where you can actually build the links to, right? So it basically dilutes your links power. And lastly, which is also another important like a drawback with keyword cannibalization, is basically it affects conversion rate, right? Because like if you rank more than one page on your website, right, for the same keyword, it basically confuses the users, right, as to which result is much more relevant, much more useful, right? So users gonna get confused, and instead of clicking through to your results, they're gonna choose other results, right, prefer other results over yours, right? So it really affects conversion rate in a negative way. So coming to the question of how to find and fix the issue, right? Because it's such a big thing, right? Like, and it's also such a common thing which many webmasters are suffering, especially for e-commerce website, right? So there's different ways you can do it, right? First is to basically you need to make sure that you keep track of all your keywords, right? So keep track of all your keywords and the pages they rank for, right? So you can do this using your, let's say, a rank tracker tool, right? Or you can simply use your Google Search Console, right, which is a free tracking tool, right, which anyone can use, right? So for example, here I have an example from one of my clients, right, where he has suffered from this issue. And for one of the keywords, like the property for sale party, as you can see here, there were 3 pages, right, ranking for the same keyword. As you can see, right, if you just hover to the page section here, as you can see, the home page, right, and one of the page here and one of the page here, these 3 pages are ranking for this particular keyword, right? And these 3 keep on shuffling, like sometimes 2 pages are ranking, sometimes this page would just rank, sometimes this page would just rank, so they keep on shuffling with each other, right? So this is a very it is a an effective way you can have a look and see um which pages are ranking for which keyword, right? So first you need to really keep track of all your keywords and the pages they rank for. And once you've done this, right, then you will be able to know, right, which the issues with the pages, right? You can also do the site audits, right, like from time to time, right? Let's say you use the tools like the SEO spider, right, all those stuff, so you can try with those as well. I'll be releasing new videos soon on how to do SEO audit on your website, so stay tuned for that. So once you have identified an issue, next is to how to fix it, right? Fixing keyword cannibalization can be done, very simple, right? Starting off, you need to make sure that the title tag, right, and the meta descriptions are very unique, right? So coming to the fixes, number one is make sure the title tags and the meta description, right, are unique for all the pages, right? Like even though you may think you have written them very unique, right, but sometimes let's say you want to rank for best Nike shoes in 2019, then you would have a page which really focus on that keyword. Then you may have another page, let's say um, Nike shoes in 2019, right? So the difference here is just the word best, right? So this is not completely different. So let me just write that. Suppose you want to target a keyword best Nike shoes, right, 2019. Then let's say you have a blog article for this keyword, right, with this exact title tag. Then you have another keyword which says Nike shoes 2019. Now you may think that this is different, right? But when Google looks at it, it's still pretty much very similar to each other, right? Like the difference is just with the word best here. So you need to really make sure that the title tag and meta description are completely unique, right? Like if there's any similarity between them, make sure that you eradicate that, right? Like make sure that they are completely unique, right? Is the first and foremost thing. So, and after you have done this, and if you still see the problems, then you need to make sure that you like reduce or like don't use the keywords, right, that you want to rank for in the page that you don't want at all, right? So like again here, right, suppose if, like, coming to this example, right, like local SEO strategy 2019, suppose if this is the page that you really want to rank for, right, then you would try to avoid having this particular keyword present anywhere, right, in this particular page, right, like completely eradicated, right? Like, as you can see here, this keyword is present in this page, and it is also present in this page, right? So you need to completely remove the keywords, right, from it. Like even though there may be some similarity keywords, right, you would also try to remove those as well to completely make them separate, right? And next thing you can do is reduce or completely remove internal links to the page that you don't want to rank for, right? So this is also another thing you can do. Suppose if you don't want to rank for this page, you may completely remove all the internal links pointing to the page, or you may reduce the number of internal links pointing to this page, and instead points to this page, right, with the anchor text that you want to rank for, right? So you can do that as well. Or lastly, you may build more links to the page that you want to rank for with the keyword anchor text, right? Then if you have done all these things and it still doesn't work out, make sure that you build more links to the particular page that you want to rank with the keyword that you want to rank for as an anchor text, right? So but make sure that you don't go overboard on this point, because you may face an like a penalty, right, if you have the same exact anchor text, right? But you can, let's say, build one or two more links to really improve the page power, right, using the backlinks. So these are the 4 steps that you can take, right, to in order to fix the keyword cannibalization. And hope you really fix it, right? Like, because I know some of you may feel happy about it by ranking 2 pages for the same keyword, right? But basically it's generally it's not a good thing, right? Except if you have ranked them both on the first page, and that's well and good. But here, like in this case, Moz, I think they can pretty much rank on the first page, right, if they haven't had this issue, right? So make sure you fix the things here. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section, right? And I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.